probably want to get
I'm Arthur Littleton. I'm head one over the greenhouse, and I planted everything the way it is in there with the almanac, and that's the reason I guess it's done so good. And I've got in this garden now, I've got Blue Lake bush beans in the first 2 rows. Got Indian corn in the other 2 rows. I got some tomatoes sitting out up there, and Julie just planted some dill up there, and set out a cucumber plant down here. So I guess Julie wants to set out some more stuff here.
Yep. And who taught you how to garden?
My dad taught me that, because I've been doing it ever since I was 8 years old. Dad started me out between the rows of stuff of pulling the weeds. He wouldn't let me pick up the hose. I was about 11, 12 years old. and I've done it ever since.
And then what do we have over moving down here?
In the raised bed down here, we've got mustard sowed in it. And it was, these beans and corn here and the mustard, I sowed them Saturday a week ago. And some of the beans still has to come up yet. They're breaking through the ground. And then over there I've got a bunch of stuff planted in that other garden over there. So you want to go through the greenhouse or the other garden first?
Yeah, go through the greenhouse.
Be great.
Yeah.
Do people still garden a lot in the valley here? Or?
Yeah, some still does it.
They know too much.
Arthur, how long did it take to build this greenhouse? How long did it take us?
Started there sometime in March. And
When
it was probably close to last April before we got it done.
And we had, how many people do you think working on this?
There's probably 10 or 12, maybe 15.
Yeah, it was a big process.
And in the trays here now, I've got 2 different kinds of marigolds. I've got the giant and the dwarf, and I've got the zinnias. Now, in trays up here, I've got late flat Dutch cabbage and tarragon in these trays here. And over here, I've got tomatoes, early on cabbage, watermelon, cantaloupes, got basil, got tomatoes here, okra, got tomatoes, cucumbers, and squash here, got cantaloupes up here, got some bell peppers over there, got flowers over there, and they've got flowers here, okra, beets, and old-fashioned hollyhocks, marigolds, and onions, and everything up here. Now I've got sweet potatoes started in this raised bed here, and they're just now starting to come up. I've got the red ones here and the white ones up there. Then I had that bed of onions there where they thinned some of them out.
And we had peas growing here,
yeah,
which are really good.
Now I've got flowers done on the bottom shelf over here. They're different ones. I've got shamrock, I've got peacock orchid, and I've got weeping cherry trees up here. Got Brussels sprouts up here. I've got cantaloupes and watermelons down there on the end on the bottom shelf.
And how is this doing as a business? Have you been selling pretty well?
I have been selling some stuff. I got one bunch of blank jars I got to take up her Kathleen's jar here in a little bit that she wanted. And I've had several come by here and looked at the stuff, and they come back the next evening and got stuff. One of them did, and come back the next evening and probably bought $10 or $12 worth of stuff at one time.
And then we had that plant sale.
They had the plant sale down there at the mouth of Rock Creek, and I took 10 or 12 trays down there, and when I come back up here, I didn't have half of them.
So it started slowly, but picking up.
Yeah, it just takes a little bit of time to get everything going. But everybody around here, they know me, and they know that I take care of the greenhouse and they want something, they holler at me, and I tell them if I've got it. But then they'll come and get it. Come by and pick it up.
What about we got over there?
Well, we got a row of corn.